Let me ask you something. If I were to Google your business right now, what do you think I'd find? Would I see clear proof that you're the go-to expert in your field? Or would I see another generic gym website with stock photos, inconsistent colors, and no story that actually builds trust? Or maybe it's just a copy or a template of the same website that some other company recreated for you, and it looks like everyone else's. Because here's the real truth. You don't have a leads problem, you have a trust problem. And today I'm going to teach you how to fix that by using what I call the binder effect. How to build authority, value, and visibility so people and now AI can actually find you, trust you, and recommend you. You'll learn what domain authority really means, how schema markup is like cheat code for visibility, and why AEO, AI Engine Optimization, is already replacing SEO faster than people even realize. Stick with me to the end, because I'm going to show you exactly what you can do this week to boost your trust score online and make your brand impossible to ignore. So every gym owner says that they need leads, but leads usually is not the problem, it's trust. You can have the best offer in town, the best coaches, the nicest facility, but if your brand does not look credible online, the consumer moves on before your page even loads. I was reviewing a gym's website the other day. 9 years in business, great culture, great staff, loyal members. But the website, it looked like 3 different brands all smashed together. They had no tracking, no consistency, and really no story. To me, that's not a design issue. It's an authority issue. And authority is not about who's been around the longest online. It's about who the internet trusts the most. Because trust is what AI, Google, Perplexity, and real customers are using for them to make a decision on who it is they'll listen to next. Let me explain something I call the binder effect. Think back to when you were in school or you were in a library in your school. As you were walking through, you'd scan across the bookshelves and you'd see hundreds of books, maybe thousands. Thin ones, thick ones, in those massive encyclopedias that were hard to ignore. The thicker the binder, or the spine on the binder of the book, the easier it was to spot. That's exactly how Google and AI engines see your business, your website and your digital footprint. That's your binder. That's the spine of the book. Every piece of content you post, every review, every backlink, all of those, they add another page to that binder. The more quality pages you have, and yes, they have to be quality because you could have bad quality pages, the thicker your binder becomes. And the easier it is for Google and AI engines, ChatGPT or Gemini, to find you, trust you, and show you to others. If your binder is thin, meaning your website is new or empty or doesn't have a lot of links or simply inconsistent, you might look great to the human eye, it's pleasing, but digitally, you're invisible. See, that's what people misunderstand about domain authority. It's not just how long you've had the website, it's how much trust your site has earned over time through engagement, backlinks, clicks, reviews, and data signals. If you want to see for yourself how thick that binder might actually be, you can actually check your binder's width or your domain authority score using free tools like Moz or Ahrefs, spelled Ahrefs, and Moz is M-O-Z. If it shows your score under 20, that's a warning sign that your binder is too thin. Now, here's something that nobody really talks about, and when sites get built from some of these other businesses, they don't really do this for you, nor do they talk about it. They might be aware of it, but it requires extra work, and it's called schema markup. Schema markup is a code that tells search engines exactly what your content means, not just what it says. If you post a testimonial, schema tells Google, hey, this is a verified customer review, and it's tied to this service with a 5-star rating. That's how Google will read it. And that's how you get those gold stars and extra snippets that make your site stand out. Again, most web designers, they don't even touch this. They'll build you a pretty site, but it's like a car with no engine. Looks great, but it's going nowhere and it's sitting in your driveway. So here's a quick tip. Make sure your site has schema for your services, reviews, location, blog post, and business information. That's what makes your binder searchable and thickens the spine faster. And here's where it gets, in my opinion, pretty interesting and quite urgent. Recently, ChatGPT announced its own paid ads platform. And it makes sense. They've been spending a lot of money, and their revenue is not showing where they need to be. But the good news is they've got a lot of users. As of today, they have over 200 million daily users. If you've made it this far into the episode, thank you. I don't take your time or your attention lightly. So if anything that I've shared today has sparked an idea, challenged you in any way, maybe challenged your perspective on things, or just helps you see your business a little differently, I'd love for you to do 2 quick things. First, head over to YouTube, search Sweat Success Podcast, and hit that subscribe button. Next, please go to bizops.com. I've put together a handful of free resources there that you can download to help you grow your business, improve your systems, and create real freedom. They're all available right now. There's no strings attached. I just appreciate you being here. Let's get back to the show. Sharing incredibly personal information. Now, think about that for marketing. It means hyper-targeted advertising is coming to AI, and it's going to be more precise than anything Meta or Google has ever done. And to give you some context here, Google earns roughly 80% of its revenue from paid advertising, and Meta earns roughly 97% from paid advertising. AI companies are now entering that same race, but with better data, simply because people don't talk to Google the same way they talk to ChatGPT. They share details, they share habits, goals, and emotions. And they do it all in natural conversation. So when AI engines start recommending businesses, they're going to naturally pick the ones that they trust. And trust comes from authority signals. Your reviews, your backlinks, your schema, and consistent content. That's what's called AEO, or AI Engine Optimization. Essentially, SEO evolved. AI validates trust and authority and then serves it up as answers in chat. The more AI trusts your binder, the more you'll be referenced, recommended, and found. And all of this, it's happening right now. If you wait a year, good luck, because your competitors' binders are already going to be thicker. And AI will probably skip you entirely. Here's what you can do this week to start building your binder effect, building that authority and trust. Open up an incognito window in your browser and Google your business name and city. What do you see? Are your visuals, messaging, and reviews consistent? Okay, step 2. Check your domain authority. Use Moz, spelled M-O-Z, or Ahrefs, A-H-R-E-F-S, and check your domain authority. Okay, if your authority score is under 20, time to start adding pages, post, backlinks, making sure you have the schema markup, and probably many other things. Step 3, adding schema markup. You can use Google's structured data markup helper for reviews, services, and facts. Step 4, install your tracking pixels and analytics. Go to Facebook, make sure you have a Facebook business account, create your pixel, and then just make sure that it's added to your page. Your website developer or whoever built it for you can add that to the page. And then make sure that you have Google My Business and use GA4. Get the analytics. There's a lot going on there, but the very first thing that you need to do is make sure that you have those analytics tracking on your pages and it's installed on every single page. Step 5, publish proof weekly. You should be posting transformations, testimonials, and value-based content. Every single one of those things adds a page to your binder. And I just want to hit on this point because a lot of people, I noticed, when they're posting, a lot of their posts are all about trying to get an offer. It's very transactional. So please give some value. Okay? The more value you add, the more trustworthy you become. Now, wrapping this all up, okay, authority isn't really about your ego. It's about being seen as the expert that you already are. The algorithms, they don't care how long you've been in business. They care how much they can trust you. So start building your binder effect. Add it to every week. Strengthen it with trust, proof, and consistency. Because AI doesn't just find businesses anymore. It's choosing them. And if your binder is too thin, you'll be invisible before you even realize it. If you're listening to this and you're just not sure where to start, DM me at Michael_Benso_BuzzOps and DM me 2 words. Binder effect. And my team and I will audit your digital footprint and show you how thick your binder actually is, what's missing, and how to strengthen it. We'll do it fast. Thanks for tuning in to Sweat Success. Now, go make your business findable, trustworthy, and undeniable. See you guys on the flip side.